Let us make one Power BI report. The report is dashboard, but in Power BI it is called. So I opened the Power BI. Now let me get data. So now I know it is an Excel file, so I can go directly here and click on this one. My file is in my desktop. And the name of the file starting with P, pizza. So I'm opening this. There is one sheet in that. I'll click on that sheet and it is giving me the preview. And you can see that there are so many columns which are useless for me. For example, column 11, 12, 13, 14. So I do not want these columns. So what I should do is transform data. So transformation, that window opens. First thing, let me come here. This is a date field, so I'm okay with that. It's one as serial number is number 123. So that is all. Then I have pizza types is a text ABC 123. Quantity is full number. I'm okay with that. Managers is a text, that's why ABC is written there. Sales amount is numeric, therefore column number 9, nothing is there. So I would like to remove this. So let me remove this column. And 11 also is not required because that is also null, null, null. 12. So I have deliberately taken data with it has got impurities that I can show you how you can change them within the Power BI. So I selected all these columns. Then I right click here and I say remove column. Those columns are gone. By some chance, if this date is not shown as date, then we'll have to make it date field. Only this calendar icon will come. So now I'm okay with the data. And therefore I can say close and apply. Now the data is coming to the Power BI. This was the data which I had loaded earlier. So I do not want this sheet one. So I can say that I can hide it from the, so that I only what I corrected now. Let me see whether it is corrected. So all the unnecessary columns are gone. Now I want to make 3 or 4 visuals here. How do I do that? First, let me ask for a column chart. Column chart, I want branch to come to the x-axis. I click and drag it here. Then I want each branch, what is the sales amount. That is what the management is interested in. So I get this column graph where I want to see clearly. I can go to focus mode so that I can see it bigger size. Branch is on the x-axis. Sum of sales amount is on the y-axis. Now, different branches are there. I go back to, I want to change the sum of sales amount by branch. It doesn't sound well. So here, if I click this one, but no, y-axis, y-axis is here. Rename this for this visual because Sum of sales by sales amount doesn't sound well, so I want to rename it. I want to call it as total sales amount, total amount of sales. So that is more colloquial. As the default was coming because under the column heading. The moment I do that, come there, total amount of center there. Now heading is here. The heading is changed by going to the format visual. Now I want to format that. Now, along with that, I can see so many other things like columns. Now, the column is in blue color. Suppose I want to change the color to something else. Again, I can change the color to whatever color I want. That will be more restricted to the what is the company's logo. Here, let me keep it the way it is. What I selected. I can change the intensity of the color by changing the transparency. Suppose I say only 50% transparent. It is 100%, nothing is seen. Say 75%, dimmer still. So I'll keep it at 0%. That means it's not transparent at all. Then I'll get a darker color. You can have border, yes or no. And border will come there. It's better to put a border there. Data label right now it is not there because it is off here. I can keep the data label on. The label is coming. I can change the plot area background. I can put a picture if I want. Put. This is how we change the. Then I say general. Now total amount of sales by branch. If I want to change it, it is on right now. It is off, but I need a title, but it's not that title which is default. I want to change the title. The title I want. I want total sales. There's no point in saying total amount of sales. Total sales by branch. So that I know. Then I can change the font type. Make it Calibri. I can change the font size. Make it 18. So I have not only made the column chart, I also changed the heading here, font size, font color. Then here this branch may not be required. I can remove that branch because that is part of the visual. It is on the x-axis. Remove that branch. That is x-axis title. I do not want it, so I can put it off. It is understood. Total sales by a branch. Even this total amount of sales also not required because my main heading is, and that is in y-axis. So let us go to y-axis and see what are the titles. Remove the title. So it is clean column chart. Now, I want other graphs to be made. Put Control C and then Control V. So it makes a copy of itself. Then I bring it another side. Now here I selected this one. It is replica of that. But now I do not want branch here. I want say pizza type. So pizza type wise, and maybe it is the data is still there. Now you see whatever I have changed the font size, etc., it's automatically done here. So that doing it second time is eliminated. So you save a lot of time there. Now again do Control C and Control V, bring it another place. I want a third visual. So this time it is replica. So I do not want pizza type. I want manager wise sales amount. So total sales by branch. This needs to be changed. Font size has changed, but so let me change this one first. Now this is the title, which comes under formatting. Title. Total sales by, this is when you click that, well, it is pizza type and sales amount. Total sales by pizza type is type. But the text part, it will not change. The formatting, it will change. Now, this one, it is not total sales by branch because I know it is what is selected. It is selected manager and sales amount. So here it is total sales by branch. No, it is total sales by manager. Which manager has sold amount of. So, zero manager. So, we have made three. I can make this if I want. I can make it as a bar chart if I have to make different types of charts. Then I can even make it as a pie chart because, or a donut chart because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items only are there. I put that also. It's up to you what the examiner has asked you, what all things you need to make. Here, changing it is just one click. Now, there is a date field here. So maybe I can make one line graph also. Before that, I should unclick from here and click outside. So I can click here and copy, Control C, Control V, bring it to another side. Now this time I want is clicked here. I want it to be a line chart. And in the line chart, it is not manager and sales amount I want. I want date and sales amount. And in the date hierarchy also is there. So I can click here. I want year wise also. I want quarter wise also. I want month wise also. I want on a particular day. So let's see. I come to here. If I had to go down, so it doesn't actually give any data on the month day wise. I can restrict it to year and quarter. So let's see whether depends on what data we have. Yes, the data may not be that granular. So let's keep it as. Now let me make some card also. The card is here. So what do I want? The card, I want total sales amount. And I can resize the card. Sum of sales amount, I can change this the same way I had done earlier. Make another card. I can copy the card, Control C, Control V. Another card is here. Card, I do not want sales amount. I want quantity. I have to bring it quantity here. Remove the sales amount from the. So bring quantity, 21K, sum of quantity. So change the title also accordingly. I can change the color of this font the way you've done here. Change the color of the font. Now let us go to page number 2 and make one table. So this is a table. Let us make table of branch wise quantity. So this is branch wise quantity. I want to increase the font size of this one. So that comes under formatting, the visual, the values. The values I want to a bigger size because I got plenty of space there. Print. If I do not want the total, I can remove the total. There is an option here. Total of Off or on depends upon the circumstance. So this option is here. Now there is one more thing here. Come to visual, and in general, there is something known as cell elements in a visual, not in general. Cell elements, and in this particular visual, there are two columns. So branch and sum of quantity. Now, when you see brown branch, you get these options. The moment you click sum of quantity, because it is a text, there's another option item called data bars. Right now it is off. I can put it on, and if I want different color to come there, I can make the color more colors. Green color also if I want. Hmm, I will select this green. So, okay. So I got a green color bar. Then there are other options in effects. How much you want it to be the lowest value. You can change it accordingly. That is data bar. Now I'll make page 3. I want to make a tooltip. First I have to declare this as a tooltip page. So come here, page information, change the name also the page to tooltip. Then canvas settings, different settings are there. So I'll call it as a tooltip setting, a smaller canvas. Now I'll make one graph here. I'll make one graph of, so I'll make this graph. Let me make a donut chart of manager plus sales amount. So this is a tooltip page and I have made. Now I'll come to page number 1 on any of these things which I feel sales by. I select this one. Then I come to the tooltip page here. Formatting in general, tooltips is on. If it is off, nothing will come. Right now, what is coming is the default tooltip. But want the tooltip page that I have made, that I want to come in the report page. I selected this particular visual and the tooltip comes here. Now, when I come here, that page is getting reflected. So this particular manager in that branch, this is Christy here. This is Kyle. Because each branch where there are different managers. Now let me see whether I can, instead of doing it here, let me do it here. Here I will say auto. The auto, this will come. And let me try to put that into this visual. So here I will bring the tooltip. Now let me see in this particular sales, what are the contribution of different people. Dan has got maximum contribution. Here almost everybody is same. So this is pizza wise total sales. In this one, how much has each manager contributed? So what we have done is we have made 4 different types of visuals, made 2 cards, table with data bars, made a tooltip page, we made it appear whenever we that particular. And before that, we corrected some data also, because all the unnecessary columns are removed. Column is still left. Here, we can do it here also. And there you can hide it here. And in the case, original data is not changed. Original data is as it is. Only Power BI, whatever you have taken. The next time also you load the same file, automatically it takes care of that. We are removed those columns. It doesn't reflect in this. So you know how to change the title size, font size, font text, how to make one visual and copy paste and change so that so much of time will be saved. So that is type of things which are expected to our practicals. So do that. Any doubts, you can ask me. And you have to save it because if it has to be saved for the examiner to check them, so you just save it and give a name. You can export as PDF also. You can't publish it because that requires Power BI service, the paid service. But we're allowed to export it. We're allowed to save it. And anybody get a saved file that can be seen using the Power BI desktop. So I think enough for this one. I'll stop here and I'm going to give this particular file. This is not the exam file, but a practice file. And you can practice whatever other things that were done in the class, even for example. And as you get a hang of it, various options available. There are plenty of options are there, and you'll get confused.